Welcome to Draw for Initiative. Tina, friend of Sarah, owner of the channel. We are drawing board games every Wednesday. And today we're having a very funny one. It's called Rampage, and it's a game for 2 to 4 players that are all 8 years or older. And it takes about 30 minutes to play around. You're pretty much destroying a city, being a monster, and eating a lot of meeples. So you are making meeple murder. And we drew 2 very different kinds of paintings. What was the goal on yours, my dear?
I had a quite specific scene of a movie in mind. I don't remember if it was any of the Jurassic Park ones, maybe. But yeah, you will see. I tried to catch that, and yeah. Tell us, what was your intention?
Pretty much trying to depict that moment before action starts. So that split second before you throw something, holding it there, but already telling the viewer, well, I'm going to throw that thing. Yeah. And I succeeded kind of only so much. But you will see in the video that we're going to start now. So here we go again.
Yeah, it's about time.
Do you notice a difference? There's a huge paper piece on Tina's part and only a tiny one on mine. We switched sizes of the papers.
And it was a big mistake on my side. I really hate not just the format, but that kind of paper. The paper was the problem for me.
Yeah, it's actually not perfect for watercolor, the one that you use.
I noticed that too.
But you can work around it if you use less liquid.
That's what she told me after I did the painting.
You didn't ask before.
I just, thought it was...
Remember the King of Tokyo?
I remembered that when I got the crumbles of little paint thingies on my paper.
Her paper peeled just as mine did, but the trick really was just to use less water.
And then I had that moment, that's what she was talking about. Yeah, a bit late.
So another difference between the two of us now is you are using watercolor pencil and I'm sketching out with graphite for the main thing, and the background things I'm sketching out with watercolor pencil too. So did that, you said that picture was in your head right away when you thought about painting something?
Pretty much, yes.
For Rampage. Did you change anything major while painting?
Yeah, of course. I put that meeple in the foreground because I got the notion that you have to have someone watching this in the room instead of just being the
creepy
watcher.
dinosaur.
Yeah, otherwise the room appeared quite empty, but that was due to the fact that the game was settled in quite a Japanese setting.
Yes.
And they usually have quite clean and tidy rooms with not much lying around, so it's...
no clutter in Japan.
Yeah, just the opposite to my flat.
Yeah, or ours. Like,
I didn't want to say that.
But I like clutter in certain areas. In others, I don't.
It's true.
So, yeah, you're pretty much done with your outline. So you're...
There weren't much
waiting the
outlines
paper.
to do. Yeah, it's a bit bad that I didn't get all out of the camera. So you, as the audience, have to pass on that parts, but you will see in the end what I did there, just a little wall painting.
Yeah.
But there you are also using some watercolor pencils.
Yes, for the background, the ones I used the graphite for the parts that I thought I'd ink, and the watercolor pencil for the parts I knew I wouldn't ink. So that's why I changed material there. Just to separate the two of them, because I want that dinosaur in the middle to really, really stand out. It was actually kind of difficult later to tone that back, that standing out, because I used different media for background and the dinosaur. So, yeah, that was kind of difficult.
And it was the first picture where we tried a new kind of sub-medium of our watercolor
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, at least in this series I did, yes. I did use Tombow markers. They're water soluble, but they're you can also just use them like any marker and color, but you can liquefy the ink a tiny bit just to get the watercolory feel of it. So that was what I used for the foreground. You're already coloring and I'm just doing line work. It's totally the other way around than usual.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm not really happy with the finished product of mine.
Or let me see how faster your track is than mine. So Tina took 90 minutes to paint and I took 80 minutes to paint. So
you're still faster.
Yeah, but I'm having a smaller surface,
True.
but we're actually not that far apart. So your track isn't that much faster on screen right now. Which is kind of a surprise to me, because it looks pretty fast when you paint like going up. And yeah, again, still outlining. I want to have this inked part as my focal point.
Yeah, my apartment is getting a floor, I see.
Yeah. And the dinosaur already looks... And by the way, I like the color combination, that cool red with the very warm yellow. Really like that combo.
I won't tell you that this was an accident.
It's never
it was
an accident.
Always, it was just planned like that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, come on. Totally knew that. So I'm starting to color finally too, and those sections in the background are watercolors. That's why I have a normal brush there. Just having the other dinosaur quite in the distance.
Yeah, works quite good for me.
And the lady will aim and try to throw that vehicle at him.
Won't work, I can tell you already.
Yeah. Well, that thought might come from our play experiences. I think I threw 5 or 6 vehicles. None of them hit. So I'm really good at not hitting anything. I'm the responsible dinosaur, I guess.
Yes, of course. Or just the dinosaur, but
I'm
just not able to aim for anything.
I'm a humanist, so I don't want to kill meeples or other...
Well, they are meeples, not peoples. See the difference?
Yeah, but I mean, they look like people. My dinosaur or monster had quite the heart for other creatures. She's an activist or something.
I mean, he had a stomach for the
that
people.
too. She's a vegetarian. She now only feeds on concrete and grass. No more meeples. No, it's yeah. That game was a lot of fun. I'm really bad at it, but I still very much like it.
Yeah, we should play it again soon.
Yeah, we will at one point if we have no other games.
Well,
When will that
ain't
happen?
gonna happen.
Well, not soon. So you just put in the decoration of your apartment. There's a lovely picture frame. You will see it in the end of the photo. Or I think I moved the frame a bit.
Yeah.
The camera frame once you get to the meeple. I'm not sure though, but you will see it in the end. It's a really cutesy photo frame on the wall.
And I have to admit, it was completely your idea to make that.
You had the frame.
Yeah, but I was so amazed by your idea that there was no other option possible for me. So thank you for that.
Most welcome. Meeples are meeples. Yeah, they have to have
Thanks
photos.
for the earworm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was not my intention.
Yeah, after that video, we are gonna make up a new version of People Are People with Meeple Are Meeple.
Yep. with dancing.
totally gonna do. You can look up that karaoke version of.
I could, but I'm not gonna sing. I don't want my audience to have bleeding ears. So.
But you never spare me.
Yeah, you're friend. You're you belong to this household, so you have to endure the good and the bad.
I had that stamp on my face with inventory on it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There it is. There she paints the little meeples in the photo frame. It's so cute.
And at the same time, I'm drawing your meeples. It's so fun.
Yes. Yes. There's 2 murders happening currently at my page. I will color it in a few seconds, but I did take one away because it was just too much for me. So in the end, spoiler, I'm gonna cut that scene down a bit, and I lost a dead meeple in the process, but because he just looked too bloody.
I really liked how your blue dragon turned out. He looks like really 3D-ish on that.
Let me
part.
see. I haven't looked at the painting a lot. Yeah, the tail
with that light shadowing on the upper parts.
That was the works of watercolor. I didn't really intend that. By the way, the yellow meeple. Oh, that is just covered up now on the right-hand side of the frame. That's the one that's gonna be out of the painting later. But I'm switching now to the Tombow markers, so that's why you see my swatch page there, because I need to find the colors that I want to have.
Got it.
Uh-huh. So you're doing outline work or detail work, shading work already?
Just a little bit.
Now he looks like really grim. Your dragon's like, it will be a bit more cutesy once you have the highlights there, but in that stage, it's like, I'm gonna get ya.
This is one of, I think, the first pictures where I even did highlights, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Forbidden Island.
On Forbidden Island,
You had
that blue chalice.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do any highlights with anything other than watercolor.
No, not on top, but you had a strong focus on light and shadow there.
That's
because
true.
of the glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right, with that ink pen, you never did that before. So yeah, that's a newbie.
It was getting quite pinkish there.
Yeah, because she's a pink lady. Funny enough, we pretty much chose the same dragon. It's the girl that you drew, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, there's also a red one in there.
No, yeah, it's a red one. He looks like a bully.
Yeah.
He has that on one.
He has a tattoo and a piercing and stuff.
True.
Yeah. So no, mine is the girl.
Yeah.
So I took a different monster there as my reference. And then it's just pretty much coloring while yours is drying, because it needs to dry. And you cannot really go in with the blow dryer with this paper, because then it just warps and buckles like crazy. So there was a lot of time for you just to sit there, stare at it and say, dry, paper,
Also,
dry.
that was the part that I was thinking, there's something missing. That's when I asked you, what should I do? What can I do to, add some more details, some more depth to that picture?
Yeah, and you're just doing it right now on the floor. Just enhancing the color there, giving it a bit more shadow so that there's depth.
And there you are adding the water to the new pants?
Yes, I'm using a different kind of a brush because they're with these tank brushes, so they have a water tank in the brush. I can control the flow of water way more than I can with regular brushes.
And it makes an amazing that wave from that purple to that pinkish. It's just quite fluent.
You can control the flow of the water pretty well with those markers. They behave way more like ink or watercolor pencils than they do like liquid ink or watercolor, so it's way easier to direct your shading or color on that.
I really like your painting, except for one thing. To me, it seems a little bit disconnected. The pieces of the picture don't seem to be connected with each other.
Yes.
But so it's a little the same in my picture, I feel, because it seems quite empty.
Yeah, but when you see the houses at the board, I get why you wanted to go for that feel, because it's pretty much just cardboard pieces with meeples that hold the floors together, just like you can see in my painting. That's what the board looks like. So I thought you were actually trying to paint towards that feel.
Yeah, I was, but it doesn't feel that aesthetic to me in the end.
Ah, okay. My eye always goes to the monster first, and then it sits there for quite a while before it moves through the painting to the meeple and the frame and stuff. So I don't really
so
see
that
it.
does what it should. Okay, I'm glad about that.
Yeah, well, it's just such a... I mean, the brown and yellow and black are kind of muted colors, and the red just really stands out. And
yeah, that's why I chose the red one.
Yeah. So I'm cutting down my piece just to change perspective a bit, because to me it looked... I felt nice with the depth, but not with the perspective of the buildings and the monsters. So I tried to get rid of a bit of that by cutting the piece. And that's our video for today. These are our paintings. Let us know which one you like best, and leave it in the comment section below. We're curious. And if you like these kinds of videos, give us a thumbs up or share them with your friends or subscribe to the channel. We got one of these videos every Wednesday and lots of other artwork around the other days of the week. And we'll see you at 9 a.m. CET next Wednesday. Bye.